While we were down on safari, Sean found out that I was hoping to try my second attempt at setting a world record for highest altitude kite surf on Mount Kenya to raise awareness for elephant poaching, which is a huge issue here in Kenya. And I'm no security head or politician, so it's always really frustrated me to know how I can effectively help. But what I've realised is a lot of people don't know that ivory goods on the market mainly come from murdered wild elephants. So I figured that just spreading that message was a start, and Sean immediately wanted to help. Most people here just told me that it was impossible, so to get such a positive and supportive reaction from Sean was amazing. So we got him on board, got some friends to help carry our equipment, and set off up Mount Kenya for Sean's last 3 days in Africa.
They're like, okay, fine, Anna, you take the lead. You know, she's the only girl. Oh man, that was a mistake. She takes the lead, and boom, go. Like, there's no talking, there's no rest. It's just, you know, I can't ask for breaks. She's just running in front of us. Yeah, when we finally came upon Alice, I was pretty damn happy. We've been walking 4 hours straight uphill, and we finally got there, and it was such a relief, and it was so beautiful.
I was trying to warn Sean that high altitude kite surfing and the wind is really different, but he was so adamant that he had the right kite to do it. So I pumped it up, I launched him, just so he could have a feel for it. The next moment I looked round and Sean was cruising across this lake, and John and I were in complete disbelief on the side of the lake. I totally forgot to film it. Sean was the first person ever to be kite surfing that lake, and it was such a magic moment.
Dragonfly out in the sun, you know what.
So after kiting, it was, all of us were on such a high note. Then the moon rose up. It just turned into one of the most beautiful nights ever.
Sleep in peace when day is done, that's what I mean.
We woke up, we had a helicopter coming to pick us up and get us up to Lake Michelson. And one of Anna's good family friends, this guy Ben, does helicopter tours up there for years, so he knows the mountain better than anyone. And he said our best bet was actually to get up there early, and he was only available this certain day. I've been around helicopters so much in my life, filming, photo shoots. I've actually never been in one, so that was kind of cool, like hopping in, like, wow, I'm on the inside this time. When Ben showed up, he said that it was still all fogged in and the wind was in the wrong direction up the mountain at Lake Michelson. He said we should go check out Lake Alice. Now we have a helicopter right in front of us, of course. And that's a whole other obstacle that you just don't want to hit. She had a couple interesting launches, and the first time the wind just did a full 180 on us, and Anna killed it. She had the kite up, and she was able to get out there, get a nice gust, and kite for a little while. We're way up high on this mountain, and we're kiting on this lake. It was amazing. It's a crazy experience. So the whole dream and the whole purpose of this whole adventure was to kite on Lake Michelson. And the whole time, like when we're planning everything, Anna's just telling me over and over, no, Michelson is amazing. It's beautiful. It's one of her favorite spots in the world. We left Lake Alice to head up there, and the helicopter guy was just so cool. We're flying up, and he's like, you know, let's go see what the wind's doing at the peak, you know, to give us a better understanding of what's going on. The guy does a full-on bank turn, looks at the peak, the very top of the mountain, there's a little flag. He's like, oh, blowing east, that's perfect. Good, let's go down. Kind of crazy to have flown up to the top of the mountain, checked the wind, now we're flying. I don't really know where we're going. I'm not really sure where on the mountain is Michelson. Everything's kind of tucked around. We've actually dropped down below these two cliff walls, and there's a little gap in between. We fly right through it, and then we open up into this giant crater. And at the bottom is this massive lake. It was unbelievable. It definitely, I mean, Anna was so right. It's one of the most beautiful places in the world.